Trump came here, coming at you with another episode of ChooseYourRelationships.com off of Love Can't Wait, which can be found on Amazon.com. And today I want to talk about some of the stuff I'll be seeing on YouTube and what's been consistent for over the past year and a half since starting up this channel. And one thing I can say is it seems to be a consistent strategic way of just blatantly lying to black males. And there's a lot of misinformation out here, but there's this thing where a lot of black males, they just like to lie to other black males. You know, I don't know I don't know exactly what's that all about, but that's just something I've been seeing since, I'd say, over the past 20 years. Black males have just been getting lied to a lot. I mean, it can be about anything. It's just across the board. It could be about money, relationships, travel, you name it. Black males are consistently being lied to. And as far as I know, this doesn't happen with other males of other races and nationalities compared to black males. We're being attacked, or we're being misled and lied to at a level where it's like unbelievable sometimes. You know, everybody's lying to us. White guys are lying to us. They're lying to us at the job. They're lying to us online. They're lying to us on television. They're lying to us when we go get our taxes done. They're lying to us when we go for an interview. They're lying to us when we go to get our car fixed. Everywhere you go, there's some black male, 9 times out of 10, is going to be lied to today about something. And this has been, I've been seeing this consistently over the past 20 years of my life. Nothing has really changed. If you turn on the TV, you're going to hear the same old, tired narrative that they've been talking about for the past 25 years. You might have different shows, but it's the same narrative. It's always the guy's fault. He's immature. He's treating her bad. He's a bad man. He's immature. It's always the guy's fault on television. The women, they always get a pass. They don't deserve whatever treatment they got from the guy. Same old shit. For the last 25 years I've been hearing as a teenager. And a lot of this stuff is just clickbait. It's just to get views. It's just so people can watch videos or watch the channel just to engage you. But the people that's putting a lot of this information out, they don't really care about the well-being of people. If it even works, they don't really care. They just want clickbait. They just want eyes and ears. And that's the problem in this society. And you might be surprised, but most of these people that you see online, you wouldn't like them. You wouldn't like hanging around them if you was to meet them in person. Because most of them are bored. Most of them are they've been online for so long, they've been on the cell phone texting for so long and sending email, they're uncomfortable with meeting people in person. A lot of them can't talk. A lot of them, if the camera's not on, they don't really have much to say. And I've met a lot of these people that's on YouTube and on Facebook. A lot of them, they're antisocial. If the camera's not on, they don't have anything to say. They're not very sociable people. Most people you see online. I mean, just most people in general are not friendly. That's just across the board. Most people are not social butterflies. They're not friendly. They don't know how to engage and talk to people. They don't know how to get a group of people together and network and meet up. Most people are not good at doing that shit in America. Most people are not good at doing that shit. This is why I know most people that you look at online, you wouldn't like them. As a matter of fact, if you was to meet somebody, even if you was to meet your favorite celebrity, your favorite entertainer, you wouldn't like them either. And it would be awkward. If you were to try to approach them or talk to them, it would be very awkward because people have a tendency to feel like they know the person just because they see them online. For example, there's some people that might have been following people online, or they might have been following some of these rappers and entertainers for years. And when they meet them, and if they see them in person, they automatically feel like they know them, but they really don't. And that's when things get awkward, because a lot of these people, they're antisocial. They don't really know how to handle when someone sees them in public and approaches them or want to take a picture or talk to them. A lot of people don't know how to handle that shit. You know, they're just trying to get through the day. They're not really thinking about meeting people when they're out and about. Most of these people don't even like people. They're antisocial. They just want to make money. And a lot of these people are like vultures. They're like, you know, they'll do anything to make money. So, I mean, if they gotta manipulate you and they gotta perpetrate the fraud, so be it. Most of these people you see online, a lot of them are being paid to do certain things, to like leave, the troll on the internet and all that stuff. They're being paid to do that. They're being paid very well to do that, believe it or not. The troll and leave messages and, just probably try to slander the person and try to make the person feel like they're the bad man or the bad woman. Or, like, I give you an example. The people that produce movies and documentaries, or the people that do good work, that produce good products online and offline, and when you see that they get a lot of backlash online, the reason why they get so much backlash, because the people that are bashing them, they were getting paid to do that. That's just like if somebody go on Fox and they get bashed, or they try to cut the person off, don't give them a chance to talk. They're being paid to do that. So they have people that are online doing the same thing. And a lot of people get confused because they think that, oh, maybe this person is a bad person if they're getting a lot of backlash. Actually, no, it's the opposite. The people that are getting most of the backlash, they're doing good work. Believe it or not, what it is in this American society, people are so confused, they can't tell truth from false. And most people have the slave mentality, so they just go along to get along. If a white person says it, hey, it has to be true, right? But what you should do is listen to yourself, because that all the answers you're looking for is inside you. So you gotta listen to your intuition, listen to your gut, tap into your intuition, listen to yourself. If something doesn't feel good, or if something doesn't sound right, or if it sounds too unbelievable, it's probably not true. You probably shouldn't follow this person. If this person haven't produced anything, no products, haven't, no pictures, you don't know how this person look. I mean, they don't have anything. Don't have a proven concept. I mean, why should you listen to somebody like that? I mean, a lot of these people online talking, you never seen their face. I mean, you don't know how they want you to donate money, but you never seen their face. You never seen any pictures of where they traveled, or are they married or single, or do they have a girlfriend, boyfriend, kids? You don't know any of that with a lot of these people online. So, you just gotta do what's best for you, whatever that is. So, but that's based on what kind of results you want for yourself, for your life. Money-wise, relationship-wise, whatever you want to do. You're going to have to pick the person that's best for you. But I'm always the one that says, I like to listen to people that's done what I want to accomplish. That's my thing. I'm a I'm big when it comes to proof of concept. If this person has done what I want to accomplish, if this person put in that work, that's when they got my attention. But if they're just somebody that's just regurgitating, just repeating or trying to follow the status quo, I'm like, I kind of tune them out. Or they'll, say things that I've been hearing for the past 10, 15, 20 years. I kind of tune them out. And it's easy to spot these people. It's easy to spot them. It's not, and you got some people are disrespecting old people. That's kind of on the rise now. People are disrespecting old people. They're making old people look like a fool. That's a red flag right there. They're trying to make it seem like a lot of stuff that happened in the past, like history, doesn't matter or didn't happen. So we're being lied to. And, every black male, by the time they hit the age of, I say between the ages of 20 to 25, I said 21 to 25, every black male, something's going to happen. And at some point, every black male is going to say, hey, what the hell's going on out here? Something ain't right. All the shit I learned in school, most of it doesn't work. I'm not where I want to be. That's going to happen to most black males. Because we've been lied to when it starts. We've been lied to, miseducated, misguided, and then you got some people that you might have a good idea. They'll just try to talk you out of the whole goddamn idea. That happens a lot too. So, this is why I say you got to listen to your gut. Because everything's already inside you. Listen to your intuition. Do what works for you. Because everything that works for everybody else is not going to work for you. That's just being practical. You got to do what works for you. But you're not going to figure that out until you figure out, or until you decide who you're going to be, who you are as a person. That's when you figure out and be able to tell truth from lies. So if you like what you heard, subscribe to my channel and check out my blog, chooseyourrelationships.com. Until next time, Shup Keem is out. Peace.